Okay, I wanted to show you what it looks like when you're actually looking at an ad that has some clicks and some actual movement here. So first, I wanted you to see that when we are in the general ad dashboard, you will see all of the ads that have run. You can sort this by date range. So you can say, I only want to see the ads that have run in the last 30 days. You could do year to date or lifetime. I've done that just to give you an example of seeing all of the ads that have run here in the dashboard. But you can also go directly to the ad that you've most recently run or that you want to analyze. And when you go in here, you will get this cool graph that shows you kind of the spend and also the movement that's been happening here. And you can also look at the impressions, the actual cost of sale and sales. So let's look at that. I'll click right here to add metric and it opens everything up for me. You can also look at this in columns, but I prefer to look at it right here in the big part up here. It's just easier to see. So when we're looking at impressions, this is how many times this book has been seen on a screen as a result of the ad. And as you can see, this is over 1 million impressions. That is so much exposure, and it's awesome that the book has actually been out and seen that much. Now keep in mind, you don't pay per impression, you pay per click. So when we're looking at the clicks here, 587, we're going to look and see how many people are actually not only seeing the book, but clicking over to the sales page. And that is a click-through rate of 0.05%, which is very average. 0.05 to 0.06 is average. Anything above that, if you get to 0.1 or 0.15, then you're doing really great at targeting your audience. And then we want to look at the cost per click. So the cost per click on this one was 60 cents, which is a little high. I like to keep my cost per click between 35 and 45 cents if possible. So that's something to be mindful of, that we want to bring the cost down as we can. And you can see that we spent $354, but sales have been $676. It's really important to realize that the sales are the actual retail cost of the books added up in sales. This is not your royalty. This is not what you're being paid out. This is simply the retail sales. And the ACOS, or actual cost of sale, is saying about what percentage you're spending to get the sale. So this is pretty easy. It's 52.4%, and that makes perfect sense, seeing as 300 is just about half of 676 here. Now, one of the things that we want to look at here is our click to order ratio. So if we take the clicks of 587 and we divide that by the orders of 55, that tells us that roughly 1 in 10 to 11 people who click over to the sales page are buying the book. That is a fantastic ratio of clicks to orders. We aim for 1 in 10 to order when they click on an ad. Anything that is less than 1 in 10. If you get 1 in 6, you are right in the money pocket. You're doing a great job. So when we're looking at our ads, we're kind of seeing how many clicks we're getting and our click-through rate, which gives us a nod to, is our marketing copy, that little bit of custom text we put in, is that working for us? It also helps us decide if our cover is fitting right in the genre and if we're targeting correctly. Because if we're targeting correctly, well, then when people see the book, we'll get them to click over based on those things. Again, the cover copy, the cover itself, and also how we're targeting. Then we're looking at the click to order ratio, because if people are clicking and then ordering, it means that our copy on our sales page is good. It means our description is good, we're right there on price point, and we're doing a great job. Now, the things that we want to be mindful of moving forward is we'd like to get this cost per click down, which means we need to continue to work on our targeting and our ads to bring that keyword price down. And also, we always want to have a higher conversion rate. 1 in 10 to 11 is fantastic, but if we can get that up even more, then we certainly want to do that, which is why we're always going to be looking at our sales page with fresh eyes to make sure that it is optimized in every way. But this is a great start for a new book, and this is how you read the data here to see if your ad is doing well. Now, if you are seeing lots of impressions but no clicks, then that means that you may need to evaluate your cover, your title, and your cover copy, your little custom copy. And if you're getting a lot of clicks and no orders, you need to look at your sales page and see what might be amiss there. Is your pricing too high? Does your description do a good job of letting the customer know what exactly your book is about and what they're getting into? And then you go from there and you can make adjustments, continue to run ads, and then look at the data every week or two to kind of get an idea of what's happening in the marketplace.